one real downside to our house in Seattle had always been a lack of garage and shop space. I'd made do for years in a 14 by 20 detached carriage shed that was built in 1928 and considered condemned when we bought the place. I straightened the structure using a truck bumper for muscle, reinforced the 2x4 rafters and the walls with plywood, and put up some fluorescent lights, ran a couple of extension cords from the house for power. It was like that for like 6 years and was my combo wood shop, metal shop, paint booth, bike repair station, storage hut, and garden tool shed that I built furniture in, made gifts, rebuilt bikes, turned bowls, and changed oil in that tiny, damp, cramped space. I dreamt about a new shop for our house site every time I uncoiled one of those extension cords for power. And then we left for France on a 2-year assignment, where I only had a hand tool shop with limited power tools, exception of a battery drill and a lathe. The 2 years we spent in France working was also a time I spent designing and redesigning again, and drilling really deep into my own personal OCD. Trying to get a permit for a brand new garage through the city of Seattle in their planning office. I actually got shot down twice before finally getting approval on the third time, and after a contractor hand walked the plans through. After I returned to Seattle and our house there, I wasted no time in cleaning out the garage of the storage junk and prepping it for demo. Before anything could be built on our site, I had to cut down a dying 80-year-old vine maple as part of the lot preparation. So out came the chainsaw, and I gave some of the wood that we cut out to a local turning group to make into bowls and other cool stuff. The complete cost of the garage build did not include my builder clearing the site, so I was in charge of demo. For it, I rented a track hoe, a forklift, skid steer, an electric jackhammer, and 3 dumpsters for debris and concrete removal. I also hired a guy that we'd used before for some other stuff to help, and the whole thing was down, cleared, and the lot was graded in 2 days. It cost about $2,500 total with equipment rental, diesel, and the wage for the one guy. The hardest part of the whole project, though, was tearing out that vine maple stump. It took me probably 4 hours to get it out of the ground and into that dumpster.